Apple had 3 new iPhones to show the world yesterday, but it was the new Apple Watch that stole the show with a bigger and bolder display and heart monitoring features that make it not only good for fitness, but actually a device that could one day save your life. Hello Internet, my name is Vic with PhoneArena, and this is our first look at the new Apple Watch Series 4. The first and most noticeable change is the bigger screen. You now have 30% larger screens in watches that are of roughly the same physical size and even thinner. Apple has shrunk the bezels on these new screens and curved them slightly towards the edges for a really modern look, and it complements the new screens with a bunch of new watch faces like the fire, water and vapor watch faces that expand towards the edge, and there is a super useful default new watch face with as many as 8 different complications, allowing you to get a lot more useful information with a single glance on the screen. On the side, you still have the digital crown, but it has evolved, and now every turn of the wheel is accompanied by a little click, letting you know that you have turned it once. Apple also includes a much louder speaker in the new watches so that you can hear your friends loud and clear in phone calls, and you can hear Siri responses easier in louder spaces too. But the big new features of the Series 4 watch come in the form of heart rate monitoring. On the back of the new watches is a pair of electrodes that come in contact with your skin. They enable one of the most groundbreaking features here. You can now take an electrocardiogram or ECG using just the watch. You simply hold the digital crown with your finger for about 30 seconds, and this creates a closed circuit with the electrodes, so you can get the ECG. The readings are saved in the Health app and are privately and securely stored. This is the first device sold over the counter and approved by the FDA that can do this, and it can be a true lifesaver. There are a bunch of improvements in heart rate tracking as well. The watch will continuously track you throughout the day, and it will be able to detect an irregular heart rate and warn you that you may have a potentially serious atrial fibrillation or other heart conditions, so you can take some measures. It can now also detect a fall and a slip and will automatically ask you if you want to dial 911 with a single tap, and it will actually send an SOS message to your loved ones automatically if it detects that you have remained static for a minute after the fall. Under the hood, Apple brings a brand new S4 chip here that is up to twice faster than the one on the Series 3, and battery life remains the same at up to 18 hours. Unfortunately, there is still no always-on screen mode for the Apple Watch here. The Apple Watch Series 4 can be pre-ordered on Friday, September 14th, and will go on sale next week. It gets a $70 price bump, and now the cheapest GPS model starts at $400, while the cellular one prices run from $500. Good news is that all of your old bands and straps will still work just fine, and that Apple slashes the price of the Series 3, the new base model of the watch, by $50, so you can get it starting at $280. And this wraps up our first look at the new Apple Watch Series 4. We feel that it really changes the game in smartwatches, starting a new era of watches that monitor your heart health in an unprecedented way. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to see even more, and I will talk to you in the next one.